because sometimes in the electric poop I think because we are big point you have never went to sacrifice it was understand you just because el poop anilako. Chase your dream, brother. Sister, never give up.
How do I put this? Condition yourself. You understand? Get ready for anything. You understand? It's a very beautiful project, well structured, but it's unpredictable. You understand? Some other people might get offended by what they hear, you know, and then some other people might actually like it. So it's a very dope project. So what I would say physically, but metaphorically speaking, you understand? Indlela, you know, the challenges you went through, you know. When somebody speaks about Indlela, it might mean a lot of things, but right now, what pops into my head, Indlela, like the road they took to doing something, to achieving something, you understand?
Goodness. It's okay, goodness. I didn't know what it was going to be.
You want to build high, be famous, or career. It's up to you to use the information provided to you. It's only you who's capable to discover the power in you. I knew I couldn't be lula, but I had faith because everything is cool. Kumbula singena studios record and mic performer. Sikupi ngoma sishare nge Bluetooth abande ngoma.
I listen to a lot of radio shows, hip-hop radio shows, and I caught him on Miss Cosmo's show. But I've heard about the name from Xhosa has mentioned him, you know, a few guys have mentioned him. So I've heard about the name, heard a bit of the music. So when I caught on radio, I was like, hey man, who's this?
A call from my nigga, I'm trying to say, of course it's a payday, shy and say. But benze, not time to play. Case ringu na gym today. Umthandazo we winner. I'm a believer. Balahli themba sa. Yo,
He's been hitting me up. Lolo doesn't give up. He's always sending music all the time. You know, and I listen and I'm like, okay, he's coming. You know, his time is coming. So I'm always, being the drum of hip hop, I'm always trying to find new artists, trying to find new people who are out there trying to make it. So that's how I've discovered Lolo Vandal, through the 1,000 emails he sends me, through him pushing to be on Back to City, through him trying to be on my compilations or my mixtape, or him or me just listening to radio and catching on radio. Based on Lolo Vandal's hustle and what he does, as I said, man, the guy throws like emails all the time. He's always in your face, making sure that you understand what he's doing. You know, not all the music's gonna catch on. You know, not everybody's gonna like your music, but if you always throwing your music out there, giving people an opportunity to understand who you are. So that's one thing I like about Lolo Vandal. You know, he's always trying to perform. He's always trying to make sure that you understand what he's doing, trying to hear his music. So you as an artist, you're always in the studio, you're by yourself. So you think it's dope, but the only way to actually understand where you are and who you are is by taking the music out there. And a lot of artists struggle with that. They always try to keep the music to themselves, you know, and like, let me keep it to myself. Lolo Vandal doesn't do that. He's always throwing the music out there and let the people respond so he can grow.
So
In most of the songs ndiye ndithethe ngezinto abantu abaye badibane nazo kwizinto abazenzayo, ndiye ndi-explaine more of i-experience nezinto endithe ndadibana nazo kwindlela endithe ndayihamba.
Most recently, I did a mixtape with a friend of mine, Fresh, and then we featured Lolo Vandal on a song called Indlela, which is it's him, Big Zulu, Adriano, and Testify. It's a very, very, very nice song. When I called him about that song, I asked him to represent the Eastern Cape. You know, I could have put on a lot of people, but I felt that at the time with that particular song, he was the right person to actually represent the Eastern Cape, you know, rappers the way I feel like they should be represented.
2, 1, 2, when I say Lolo, you say Vandal, Lolo, Vandal, Lolo, Vandal. I can give to the kind of a man, the secret of Lolo, and the flow. I'm going to propose about you, I'm going to propose of Kunukuba, and the day, oh, I'm going to tell you to find out. I'm going to tell the Kunuki find out. I'm going to tell the man, I'm going to tell the
I developed a website for the mixtape because I was being experimental. Besides being a musician, I'm one person who likes to experiment a lot of things. We have Nation Address, whereby I talk about the issues that are out there and the things that people don't want to hear.
And I think that he's been trying to find his sound and find himself in his sound and where he's from.
Summertime means it's our time now. Golandwana yam, we killing it. Petty sugar, yeah, we baking. Maybe Tekalin is killing it. We killing it. We have a song titled Dubula. There's Ikwicho, Silicule. Yawo sizoba dubula ngimbai bazobanika dubula ngimbai. So when I wrote that song, we were facing a lot of challenges here in South Africa, you know, more especially the political side. So that song came into my mind, but I decided to be creative about it and have that hook as dubula ngimbai, and then on the verses, that's why I go hard and tell my story, you know, me being a 25-year-old that's still trying to make it. And we know that at this age, parents, they expecting you have something that's stable, you know, you have that monthly income and all that. But with the journey that I chose, you know, I have to generate my own income. Izinto liphelile ixesha lodlala ngoku ndizodlaka games andibamba one by one zolungisa ukuhlala kasi lakho lonke ligcwala ngam andithetha amachera yakhala afuna lo bhuti utshintsha isimo sezulu bayantsalatsala. You know I'm legendary xa delivery, you can tell I'm on a mission. Sajika izinto ndishaya amakikirikiki ndipapa action. I was smoking weed because it's legal. So you were gonna say you're smoking weed about the what? No, I'm not gonna tell them about anything. I have your face, it's here. I have your face as well. No I'm glad you. He did search me. You're not gonna get anything. You're not gonna get anything. No drugs, no whatever. I stay here.
As much as it can put you right now in a spot where you can dance, you know, make you sing and do other things, but there's songs where he can actually make you think and actually make you listen, where he really spits. You know what I'm saying? And I love it when he spits in his native language.
My advice to him is to, as I'm known as John, son of hip hop, always keep it real, you know. And to keep it real to him is that keep to being who you are. Don't try that English stuff, you know. Keep rapping in that Xhosa stuff, because that's where the true essence of you are.
I like the fact that you rap in language. Yeah, into ngibona kuhle manje nabafuna ukuthi ba rap ngesilungu. Lento le ibalile ukuthi bazokhoza bawo bobani yabona. So if banga because nawungabheka khona manje you don't know ukuthi singabobani anymore. Understand? But wena ngoba rap ngelanguage yakho ngiyayithanda la ile. Because at the end of the day kufanele abalandela emva kwethu kube khona into abayifunda bangazilahli ukubona. So mina into engayikhuthaza ukuthi right kakhulu umzikho and futhi into engithanda kakhulu uvulelekile. So lonto le yenzani yenza inciphisa igebengu etradini. Understand? Bangena emculweni bayenza izinto kube mnandi. I understand. Please mabangare umsuthu ayenze ngesisuthu, umZulu ngesizulu, umXhosa kanjalo kanjalo. Then si Africa ehlangene sizazi ukuthi sabobani. Because believe you me my brother, I know lento engikhuluma ngayo. Ngiyahamba amazwe mina even overseas belungu abafuni umuntu ocula ngesilungu osuka ngapha eAfrica
because ayikhontsha lonto
into yabo and futhi wena awuyenzi njengabo anyway awukho perfect njengabo you understand. So abantu abaningi they don't even understand why thina sihamba amazwe kangaka. It's because thina keep ilona iculture yethu.
We also have a song titled Temba. The song is dedicated to my late brother, you know. When I wrote the song, I was in a space whereby I had to let go of the life that I was living with him. Because, fine, we grew up from families that are strict and all that, but my name says it all, Lolo Vandal. Vandal, which is the behavior, the spirit that is influenced by the community and the things that are happening out there. So he was one of the closest friends that I had, you know, that I still have, because I believe his spirit is still alive. Those are things that we did, you know, so I had to let go of those things by saying them or telling the world in Yoruba, there's this side of Lolo Vandal, and which is I'm not ashamed of, you know, because you listen to the music, the music that I make today, the content that I create comes from Ezo Zindo Ezo. I'm one person, abazali bami bayandaza ngithanda ukuxhomekeka, and if into ndiyakholelwa kuyo ndiye ndiyilandele.
Yabona le platform one
Okay.
umendo ne yeah la lesikhathi besayenze 25,000 i-gold disc yethu kuqala kwi-25,000 so leyabe isayenze 25,000 but ithengise more than 100,000 uyibona njengesencane ne.
Okay.
Yeah, so bese-PM njengaso sikhathi no-blog
Ibingomba unyaka
2001 asakhumbule kahle but somewhere there.
Okay.
Yeah, then le keep it diamond.
So keep it diamond.
Yeah. Nayo la they saying 25,000.
Okay.
Nayo futhi ithengise more than 100,000. Maybe 2004 if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
Yeah, marama ngawekho la endlini asekhaya amanye athathe abafowethu yabo.
Yes, the companies ezisebenza nazo.
Exactly. Leke inkosi yazo zonke ke. Amadamara yo. Yeah.
Amadamara. Okay.
So le i-50,000 yayo.
Okay.
50,000 copies yayo. So ithengise
136,000 kahle kahle. That's why ezinye azikhona ngoba zivele igcwala ibonda yeah ezinye sekhaya lezi bafowethu nje kanjalo yeah so then bekuyi 2000 yeah 2000
Okay.
yeah so ziningi nje zikhona but yeah kuya-achieve as long as unesineke.
Yes, I'm inspired.
Exactly, yeah. Now ngifuna ukuthi next time ngivakashele ngizongibonisa.
A great example is guys like your Dukes, you know. I don't hear some of the words and I'm half Tswana, you know. Mulimi speaks idioms and similes and metaphors in Tswana. I don't hear some of the stuff, but I can understand his journey. So I'm giving those guys as an example because I think you're on that level. So if you understand that and also make sure that you choose the right producers, I think that's where a lot of guys struggle, the A&R part, you can go a long way. And don't worry about popular music because popular music always comes around. So to you, Lolo Vandal, stay true to who you are, be who you are, and don't worry about what's happening around you because they'll catch up to you, you know? They'll catch up to you because you're doing you, you know? And that's the most powerful thing in the world.
He's a very versatile MC.
It's been a long time coming, isifikile phahundo si in the house umazi ubuyile. It's another year uvandal ungene nge-window. Nasi storm lenwani change season. Ngoba yikudropa ngathi baphethe sepe prison. Do not drop the soap, money high. Oh man, now I feel like I'm an old man. This track proving that Lolo is super saiyan. These kids is Combera Nams is super Cylon. Jenge box your matches, I spit the fire, me lion. My song spinning on radio frequency yase Zion. Dallas Pandas ngalali be man notice lame bayagcwala siyabavala ngosibachisa ngeflame nale ndaba ibenza ikhala ngosatrecta nefame thina siphusha indaba ndaba sihlala imlabalaba senze raha le yimanga manga ilondo ngobe sitsala tsala.
I remember the day I had to quit Indlela University. I didn't feel safe anymore because I was framed by the ruling party, which was ruling that time Indlela. So I was framed for something that I didn't do. I almost went to jail. I always wanted to be a social worker. I was doing social sciences. And then there was a day whereby I just left the lecture, like in the middle. And then I went home, you know, I took a taxi, I went home, and then just came unannounced ekhaya. Ndathetha nomama ndathi ngicela sihlale phansi ndabaxelela into yoba mna ndiyayeka esikolweni. And they didn't believe, but ndabaxelela into yoba based on what just happened a few months ago, I have to leave the institution because I don't feel safe anymore. So they had the power, so they took the dreams away from me, you know, of becoming a social worker. So I decided, okay, no, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna heal people's hearts. I'm gonna heal people's souls using music. I remember when I had to come to Joburg, you know, or one of the people that motivated that decision was Miss Cosmo, you know, because she's the one who kept on telling me on how to get a scholarship, a UJ and all that. We tried a lot of things because I applied, you know, 2014 I applied a UJ. Okay, I have to move to Joburg now, but I can't just move to Joburg and do nothing because I don't know anyone there. And my parents are saying, no, you cannot go.